Hi, I'm Gonzalez, Democratic candidate for governor. I'm running because I think we need a governor who's going to aim high, make a difference for all the little guys out there, and stand up for every single person in this state. It was the very first piece of legislation I supported as a candidate for governor. I really believe state and local law enforcement should be focused on enforcing state and local laws and not doing the work of federal immigration officials, which is not their job. So I am a huge supporter of the Safe Communities Act. As governor, I will file that legislation and fight to get it passed. We need to be a state that is fighting back against the anti-American stuff that Donald Trump is doing in Washington on this issue. In my view, he's acting in a way that's inconsistent with our values. It's creating fear in communities here. And I want to be a governor that's setting a different tone and making sure that we're focused on keeping our communities safe and creating a welcoming, inclusive environment. I think we should be providing in-state tuition for undocumented immigrants in Massachusetts. These are kids who've been in our public schools, who are part of our community, dreamers, and they deserve the same opportunities that any other kid in our state gets. And so we should make it affordable for them and treat them the exact same way in terms of what we charge in tuition. I also want to say it's not only in their interest, it's in our collective interests. If we're helping to make it affordable for them to get the education they need, they're likely going to be here after they graduate. Most people who graduate from our public university system stay in Massachusetts, and they're going to be the workforce of our future. So it's in their best interest. It's the right thing to do. And as governor, I would fight to make sure that we're providing in-state tuition for every child in the state. This is an issue that is about fairness to people who are living in our state, working, paying taxes. They need to get around safely and not in fear. And it's also in our collective interest. It's going to make our roads safer if everybody is licensed and insured. And so, to me, this is an issue of fundamental fairness. I would change what Governor Baker has done and make sure that everybody in this state, whether they can prove lawful presence or not, has the ability to get a driver's license in Massachusetts. We've been talking about a lot of policy issues and laws that I think we need to pass here, but beyond that, I think it's really important the tone that our governor sets, particularly with what's happening in Washington and the hateful and divisive rhetoric. We need a governor that's setting an inclusive tone, a welcoming tone, that sees everybody, hears everybody, respects everybody, who operates from the heart, sees people as human beings. And I think that's a really important part of the job. I've met many immigrants out on the campaign trail, and there are many people living in fear right now because of the environment that Donald Trump has created. Government is the one institution that represents all of us and needs to be there for all of us. And one of the important jobs of the governor, beyond the laws and the policies we pass, is setting that tone, that the governor and the government is here for everybody. And I'm going to be that type of governor. I've been to a number of different rallies on behalf of immigrants. I went to visit the church in Springfield where Gisela, an immigrant woman who Donald Trump was trying to deport, took sanctuary to show support for immigrants across the state and to make a statement that I'm going to be a very different type of governor on these issues. So I've met many immigrants across the campaign trail. I've gone out of my way to show up at the times when it matters, to make sure people understand that this is an important issue to me personally. I am the son of an immigrant from Spain. I understand the immigrant experience, and I want every immigrant in this state to know that I see them and I'm going to be their governor just as much as everybody else's.